Wrestleman in the house! All right. You might be wondering, how did this show get called Wrestleman show? I'll tell you. I came into town in April for WrestleMania, and I have not been able to get a ride home. You may know me as one of the biggest wrestling managers in the 1980s and early 90s. You were correct. I took a few years off due to jail. But I am back, and I am trying to get back into the business. So I'm here to tell you stories about wrestlers I have interacted with. I once borrowed money from the $1 Million Man. I told Vince McMahon he was a fucking creep before I had any proof. And I once had a spaghetti dinner with Hulk Hogan. It was unpleasant. So, I'm here to answer any questions you have about wrestlers. Anyone at all. What do you got? What do you got? Hands up. Yeah, you.
Kane.
Kane? I met Kane. Met him in an airport. He choke slammed me. TSA came up immediately. They're like, whoa, dude, you can't do that here. And he's like, no, he's a real fucking scumbag. You got that, Kane. And that was it. That was it. They wagged their finger at him. One guy literally wagged a finger at him, and my fucking spine was destroyed. All right, who else we got? Yeah, you.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker? I met The Undertaker once. Here's the thing about The Undertaker. Up until about 2 years ago, when that son of a bitch retired, he never broke character. This is a real thing. He never broke it. He's the goddamn Daniel Day-Lewis of the WWF. This guy just creepy big man all the time. I'm like, you ever try and have a conversation with a fucking loaf of bread? That's what it was. It fucking sucked. And he hated me. That's it. That's my Undertaker. What else? Yeah, you.
Did Stone Cold Steve Austin really drink those beers or did he spin them?
So, here's the thing. I've never been able to get that close to that guy. Physically, emotionally, every time I'm around, he's like, absolutely not. I don't know. It looks like he wastes a lot of it. I'll tell you some of my favorites. The Macho Man Randy Savage, ever heard of him? Slim Jim Boy, yeah. So I used to drive around with the Macho Man, and this is a true story. Driving around, we're in the middle of Texas, going from gig to gig, and I'm driving, and he's in the passenger seat, and he says to me, he's like, you know, Doug, sometimes it's really hard being the Macho Man all the time. Sometimes I just want to be Randy. And I don't think I'm allowed to be Randy. I think I have to be the Macho Man all the time. And it really makes me sad. This is 1988, so I told him, look, Randy, you gotta push that shit real down until your fucking heart blows up one day. Because, like, you know, you can't have feelings in 1988. You're just not allowed to have feelings. I don't know what to tell you, man. And he did die of a heart attack, so that was a bit. He was driving as hard did it. So that's my Macho Man story. Hey, what else? Who else you got?
Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon? I remember Razor Ramon. You know what he did to me?
You do.
We just got real drunk together. Real drunk. I got so drunk with Razor Ramon. Actually, I got very drunk and he was there. But I got very drunk and Razor Ramon was there, and he said, hey, bud, what are you doing? I said, I'm trying to forget all the things. And he was like, this isn't a way to do this, man. Razor Ramon, famous for drinking, had a drinking problem, and he saw me and was like, you need to stop. That's my Razor Ramon thing. And that's the only time I met him. He was like, look, you have problems. I know I have problems, but you problems are real with this guy. Yeah. Another guy. This is one I loved hanging out with Andre the Giant. He was real big. That's his famous thing. Yeah, someone clapped. He's been dead for like 30 years. That's fine. He's also in Princess Bride. That's a movie. Yeah, I'll coast on those claps. Anyway, one time we're in Milwaukee. I don't know if you've ever been to Milwaukee, but it's 80% breweries. They named their baseball team off the only other thing they have. And we go to a brewery one night. Andre the Giant, like Razor Ramon and myself, would drink. He would drink an entire barrel of alcohol. And we're in this brewery, and he passes out after drinking 3 barrels of alcohol. And the owner is freaking out. He's like, I gotta close. There's a giant man on the floor. Like, you gotta wake him up. I'm like, I'm not waking him up. Fuck that. was like, look at that man. That man is an angel. You leave him alone. I got on the floor next to him. I gave him a little kiss on his mutton chop. He's an angel. You let him rest. And I knew if he woke up and I gave him that little mutton chop kiss, he would break my fucking neck. I love that man. He died. Actually, pretty much they all died. Pretty much everybody. I think Undertaker, he's not dead because he was so fucking dry for so long. All right, one more before I get out of here. One more.
Mankind.
Mankind? Oh. Mankind, he'd be beating himself up in matches and stuff. I'm like, you don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that. And he'd say to me, we'll let you back here. You know, I'm like, hey man, you gotta take care of yourself. And he's just like, I don't need that from you. Oh, okay. I've been put on the spot a few times for being like maybe not the best person, you know. But Cody Rhodes, I met him when he was real little, right? He was real little. He was baby. His dad was a wrestler, Dusty Rhodes, very famous. He's like the working man guy, and I was at his house, and he's just like, look, you can't be this drunk in front of my son. I was like, Dusty, fucking relax. We're all having a good time. He's like, that's my kid's birthday. He threw me out of his house like DJ Jazzy Jeff. That was it. That was the last time I saw that kid. Now he's a champion. He's doing fine, I guess. Whatever. All right. Anyway, I'm Doug Wrestleman. I'll be outside if you. You know, you see me later out there. I'll be asking for cigarettes. Yeah. Get home safe, or I guess whatever. If you get me back to where I live, which I don't know where that is anymore.